concerning Lyndon B. Johnson's Great Society programs. We have just been notified that Johnson's plan on installing programs such as Medicare will help pay for the cost of medical treatment for U.S. citizens 65 years or older. Johnson also plans on creating in his wars a war on poverty, which will battle the growing 26% poverty rate.
Thank you, Rye. In addition to these programs, Johnson plans to have 60 separate bills to provide classrooms with better materials, produce low-interest student loans, and hand out minority scholarships to underprivileged students. Johnson also aims to introduce new measures in order to preserve the environment. He's a sure advocate of the clean air, clean water movement in order to ensure the health of future generations. National Endowment for Arts and Humanities is shown to be one of Johnson's top priorities already. He has spoken out saying that artists, performers, and writers are all critical to our heritage and deserve our undying support. Johnson has also talked about education and equal opportunities. In the Great Society program, he has already installed Job Corps and the program Head Start. The aim of Job Corps is to provide skills for young men and women in order to reduce poverty by educating them. And Head Start provides children from the ages of 4 to 5 coming from disadvantaged families the opportunity to begin school on an even basis with the other youths. The program being installed by the Great Society are the largest since Roosevelt's New Deal program. These decisions will either make or break Johnson's career. We'll have to wait and see how this all plays out. From Exclusive TV, I'm Amy Sharon.
Johnson's war on poverty has quickly become a trending topic. In Johnson's State of the Union address, Johnson proposed a set of initiatives with the term war on poverty added to them, and throughout the nation cries of support have sounded. The war on poverty refers to 4 specific pieces of legislation, including the Social Security Amendments, the Food Stamps Act, the Economic Opportunities Act, and the Elementary and Secondary Education Act. The Social Security Amendment was introduced in 1965 and aimed to create Medicare and expand Social Security benefits for both retirees and college students. The Food Stamps Act, introduced in 1964, created the Food Stamps program, which offers low-income families nutritional assistance.
Of course, people cannot contribute to the nation if they are never taught to read or write. If their bodies are stunted from hunger, if their sickness goes untended, if their life is spent in hopeless poverty, just drawing a welfare check.
Thank you, Chelsea. The Economic Opportunities Act is one that was created in 1964 in order to establish Job Corps and Head Start. Going hand in hand with Head Start, Johnson has also established the Elementary and Secondary Education Act. The Title I program was also established, which prevented schools from segregating students. Johnson intends to spend a whopping $57 billion on the program. Although this is a steep sum, I can already hear the groans of all you taxpayers out there. With a little luck, over the course of the next few decades, we'll be able to call America more economically stable as a nation.
Hello, America. This is Bowman Thayer. In recent news, Lyndon B. Johnson has signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which will end segregation in public places and ban employment discrimination based on race, color, and religion. Blacks are no longer denied service because of their color, and discrimination will be outlawed. The bill also protects all people's right to vote.
Johnson aims to resolutely destroy segregation based on race, national origin, color, and religion in public facilities such as schools and movie theaters, and is requiring all federal officers and politicians to report any circumstance they may witness involving segregation or different treatment based on the previously mentioned terms.
A new program called the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission is now outlawing all discriminatory practice in the hiring process. Discrimination in the workplace has been a severe problem, and this commission will work to stop it. These civil rights actions are taking the nation by storm. Take a look.
This just in, Johnson has just signed the Immigration and Nationality Act, also known as the Hart-Celler Act. This act will abolish a former quota system, which was considered to be based on national origin, and establish a new immigration policy aimed on reuniting families to the United States. In addition, Johnson has just signed into law an act creating Medicare and Medicaid which was promised as part of his Great Society program. This program now guarantees limited health insurance for the elderly and the poor. It is part of the Civil Rights Act, and as of now, we are waiting to hear the nation's reaction on the new program. Hello all. As you may have watched yesterday evening, Johnson presented his plan to limit the war in Vietnam. This speech has come to be known as Johnson's home address. In the speech, Johnson touched on the peace settlement he wants to pursue with Vietnam in the coming weeks. He has started on this path by reducing the present level of hostilities by terminating bombing on the most populated portion of North Vietnam. Johnson, however, is not terminating all bombing in North Vietnam, as he has expressed the danger of this action because both the United States troops but also our allies. Johnson has expressed his preparedness to send a U.S. representative to North Vietnam in order to discuss further arrangements of peace.
We are prepared to move immediately toward peace through negotiations. So tonight, in the hope that this action will lead to early talks, I am taking the first step to de-escalate the conflict. We are substantially reducing, the present level of hostilities.
Many viewers have started to express concern over Johnson's decision, and because of this, we've decided to throw it back and take a trip down memory lane to where it all began after Kennedy's assassination. Johnson, enthusiastically nominated to represent the Democrats, fought a long and passionate battle against chosen Republican candidate Barry Goldwater. In the election of 1964, during his campaign, 2 U.S. ships were dramatically shot down. Johnson, without hesitation, heroically passed the Tonkin Gulf Resolution, and shortly after won his campaign for presidency as people rallied in support of the awe-inspiring 36th President of the United States of America. From Exclusive TV, this is Chelsea Wright.